Welcome to another edition of Superstar USA, the most entertaining 60 minutes on television. We're on location here in the Village at the Blue Note, the world capital of jazz. And who are we checking out today? We're checking out Nancy Wilson, the Nancy Wilson. Just about everyone in the world has been influenced by her music. We're going to check her out and make sure you stay tuned. Don't touch that dial, because we'll be right back with Superstar USA, the most entertaining 60 minutes on television.
It's not going to happen to me.
Not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen to me.
I was really shocked when I found out I was infected. I didn't think anything like this could ever happen to me.
H.I. what?
I don't know anyone that has it.
Do I look like I would have it?
You can't tell by looking at someone if they have HIV. I look healthy, I feel good, but yet I'm very infected.
Too busy.
I don't think about it.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about the fact that I have HIV.
I just got married.
I'm married.
I got the virus from my husband. I didn't know he was a drug user.
It's not a big deal.
I've lost my home, my wife, my business.
Only certain
People get it.
People don't typically think of me as the type of person who would have HIV, but I do.
I just want it to go away.
I just want it to go away.
Basically, I just want to live. That's the most important thing to me.
You could be putting yourself at risk. Call 1-800-342-AIDS.
Hey, you look pretty sharp there.
You look sharp.
See, I had to throw the tie on for Nancy Wilson because she's a sophisticated and classy lady.
Gonna be here tonight?
Nancy Wilson, and you're looking.
I didn't know that.
You're looking very dapper there.
Well, I walk down the
That's
street.
for
In
Nancy.
general, I walk down 3rd Street like this.
Now, I think you did that for Nancy. I know everything. I know Nancy Wilson is here, and you could be here too, but she sold out.
But you don't have to.
But because it's Nancy Wilson, she sold out. It's sold out. It's a sold out performance.
Really?
Yeah.
All the seats are sold out?
Yeah, so you might not be able to get in. But you've got juice, though. I'm pretty sure you can work something out.
Well,
use your charm.
First of all, I think it's real interesting that I'm walking down the street and all of a sudden there's a camera rolling. You know, it's not like oh hey.
And also people walking up to us.
Yeah, people walking up to us.
Homeless
contracts
people,
and stuff like that.
Homeless people walking up to us. I'm excited because Nancy Wilson. I mean, Nancy Wilson is one of the biggest performers in the world. I mean, Tokyo. People in the Far East. People, in Australia, people in Hawaii. I mean, everybody knows Nancy Wilson.
Yeah.
She's all that and much more.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I haven't come to know her until maybe about 4 or 5 years ago when I heard that song, "I Saw You."
Yeah.
You know, guess who I saw today? I saw you. Oh man, I guess she's gonna sing that tonight.
Yes, she will.
We're gonna catch that one.
I've been a big fan. I've been a big fan since the late 60s. Maybe I shouldn't say that because
we don't know how old Lou is. But listen, we don't want to waste time. We want to go
said late
inside.
60s.
Come with us.
Yeah.
We're going inside.
you got to check this out.
We'll talk to y'all later. Listen, why don't we go into a video? Why don't we go into one of Nancy's videos?
Yeah.
Listen, don't ask my neighbors.
Great.
That's a good video. Go
on Superstar USA.
Right.
The most entertaining 60 minutes
on television.
On television. All right, let's check it out.
You're wondering if I care about you.
Tuned in to Superstar USA, and we are in Nancy Wilson's dressing room. About a month ago, it was Phyllis Hyman's dressing room, and it's only correct to bring in the lady herself. How are you?
I'm just fine.
Welcome to Superstar USA. I was getting ready to ask you, you must have done thousands of television interviews. What could we do different? No, I already know, but I know what I'm going to do. I'm not asking you as a director, but what could we possibly do different?
No, I really don't know that there is. I think my life has been covered very well.
Yes.
And the questions have been asked, and I've been on the other side also doing the interviewing. So.
No.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Nancy Wilson show. Do you remember that? How long ago was that? That was...
Well, the very first thing that I started doing with interviews was basically on KMBC in Los Angeles. That was in 75, I believe. And then the Red Hot and Cool was just last year.
Yeah, I do remember seeing segments of that on the news. In New York, we don't get to see much of Nancy Wilson on television, so we're proud to be here at this point. Over the last, you got to know, over the last 48 hours or so, actually last week, since I knew I was doing this interview, I said to myself, Nancy Wilson is a legend, and I sometimes I couldn't sleep with it, but more importantly, you are a leader. Not in just class, but in song styling, and to your peers, who are people who are now your peers, who've grown up to be your peers, such as Phyllis. And I'll get into that. As a leader, what could you tell me as a youngster? Because I'm a youngster. Not that you're older, but that I'm younger.
I am older, and I will tell you that it is not the same at all. The times are entirely different. The way I went about making things happen for me is not possible today. It is an entirely different industry. It is a record industry today. You don't need to be a performer today, which really means that I don't have a great deal of influence, nor can I really tell you what to do or how to go about it, because it is not, I don't know today. Nor do I really, I'm not really interested, because I don't find. There are singers, though, thank God. We're coming back to where we have some singers again, but there was a time when there weren't any singers.
And they're all your protégés. They all speak very highly of you. I was just mentioning, we were just sitting in this same location with Phyllis. Actually, she was putting her makeup on at the time, and because she's raw, and we know that now. But she sat here for about 5 minutes talking about Nancy Wilson, Nancy Wilson, Nancy Wilson. And myself, I've only just come to, and spank me, I've only just come to know really about Nancy Wilson about 5 years ago, and when I heard Guess Who I Saw Today, or I Saw You. And
now, do you know how long I've been singing them? I have sung Guess Who I Saw Today.
I heard a couple of versions.
Literally every night I have performed for almost 40 years.
Now, my gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen who know me well, forgive me many things. They know I have this tendency to use the word gentleman rather loosely. Oh. Now, I've tried all these years to be honest with you gentlemen, the audience, about this song. You know, I told you I was singing the song to you, never before I do admit that in the past I have led you to believe that if ever I would find myself in this situation, I'd make a serious effort to write my instrumental song. I care about you, though, because I do want to suggest that those of you gentlemen in the audience who see fit choose to insist on being indiscreet. You really owe it to yourself to have the kind of female at home who can handle all that. And I'm talking a lady here in Cap Suite, like a nice, kind, patient, tolerant, considerate. Oh, I see verandas and parasols and lemonade. What you really need, big gentlemen, is someone who is relatively naive and basically stupid. Without that, you will not hear. You're certainly getting home from the Darling, did you miss your train? Were you cold in the rain? No, don't bother to explain. Can I fix you quick, Martine? As a matter of fact, I will have one with you. You see, to tell you the truth, I've had quite a day shop around for something new. And I thought I'd stop and have a bite when I was through. I looked around for some place new. And it occurred to me where I had parked the car. There was this most attractive French cafe. You know, it really wasn't very far. The waiter showed me to a dark, secluded corner. And as my eyes became accustomed to the blue, I saw two people at the bar who were so in love. Even I could spot them, and I was clear across the room. Guess who? Guess who? Guess who I saw today, my dear? I heard, never been so shocked before. I had gone with the door. They didn't see me as I was passing through. Guess who I saw today? Guess who I saw today? Guess who I saw today? I saw you.
Is there something that you do different, or do you do that same song the same?
I doubt that I do it the same. I don't even think about it. I am not I'm not programmed. I am a person who walks on stage, and I allow God to do whatever He chooses. I don't rehearse. I'm not a person who's been coached. It's a very natural thing that I do, and some nights are better than others, I'm sure. But the bottom line is that it's not rehearsed, it's not a programmed kind of thing. It is obviously different because I don't think the song would have lasted as long as it has and be as important as it is were it not doing things for people at all times. I mean, it does not fail to do what it's supposed to do.
That's right.
It's a great song. That also helps that
Who wrote that song?
Murray Grand came out of a Broadway show, New Faces of 52. The name that I remember is Murray Grand. There was another writer, but Murray Grand is the name that I remember. But it was in New Faces of 52. I was a teenager when I heard it by Carmen McRae. And I also heard it by E. Gourmet. But it established my career.
Look, clearly a lot of history with the Relentless brand. On this particular episode, you've seen an exclusive with Nancy Wilson live at the Blue Note from 1995. Stay tuned for many other interviews like Brian McKnight, Angela Bofill, Mickey Howard, Shaka Khan, Rochelle Farrell, Phyllis Hyman, Jonathan Butler. The list goes on and on. And here you thought I just wrote books. And speaking of books, why don't you go pick up one of those hot books today? They're in stores everywhere like Borders, Walmart, Barnes & Noble. You can get them on Amazon. There's no excuse. Readers are leaders. But bigger than all of that, you'd be supporting me. I've been putting it down for a long time. Represent. This is Relentless Aaron. Check with me on Twitter.com/Relentless Aaron, YouTube.com/Relentless, and of course on Facebook.com/Relentless Aaron. Peace.